Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Helena. How are you?
Wonderful. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining us Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Social Gurus, Helena and Michelle. We are here to help you with your digital marketing. So, Michelle, tell them who you are, and then I'll introduce myself.
Absolutely. Hey, everyone. Michelle with Triangle Social Media. Happy to be here with my friend Helena. And I own Triangle Social Media. I help business owners manage social media platforms, come up with a content strategy and a plan, and then manage things, those engaging comments and questions, and help bring people into your funnel. I do social media workshops, events, and coaching. And I'd love to help. If you have a question, please reach out, Michelle at trianglesocialmedia.com.
And guys, I'm Helena. I'm a former NASA IT specialist and founder of H-Rich Networks. We're so glad that you're here, that you joined us. I help businesses just like yours build a strong online presence so that it increases your website traffic so that your ideal client can find you. Wouldn't that be great? So we also help address the problems that might prevent search engines from crawling your website. Remember, guys, as always, online experiences begin with search engine, and there are a ton of them out there, right? So you can learn more about our business or my business by visiting my website at
Oh,
www.hricnetworks.com. The other one, maybe I do like this, and then I'll never have an
there's stuff
issue.
out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're so excited. We've been talking about 10 ways to help your customers fall in love with your business. And it's all about really being loyal to your
Mhm.
customer first and foremost. But there are various ways in which are tips that can help you to be more presence, I would say, for your customers. So one thing that we're going to talk about today is paying for a cheap website design is like paying for cheap brakes. So look, cheap brakes can be on your bicycle, and I'll tell you experience that. So Richmond is full of hills, right? And so there's this area that we were riding down on the bike, and my brakes went out. So guys, can you imagine your brakes going out, going down this deep incline or decline rather? So if you think about it, you would not want to put your life or your hands into cheap
Mhm.
set of brakes. And it wasn't that my brakes were cheap,
No
it's just
way.
that the
Oh my
the
gosh.
decline was so steep, I could not stop. And I was like the Flintstones. I had to put my feet down to try and stop. But you know, listen, we that's a little joke, but think about it is in your business, right?
Hmm.
Today, virtually all company owners really know the value of having a website, right? Or even having a social media presence. But when it's time to prepare for or to spend the money, you're like, I'm out of here. But as a result of doing that, people look at an inexpensive or a design, or even in terms of your social media, if it's not done properly, if you have something that is not relating to your business, they're going to go in the other directions. So since
Hmm.
we think, a lot of us may think that paying less, and think about it, Michelle, right? There are so many companies or what do you call applications out there that says,
Right.
hey, you can do it the cheap way, right? But
Hmm.
think about if we buy cheap clothes, what happened? We put it in the wash machine, how long does it last?
Right.
So unfortunately, when we pay less, um most of the time individuals don't even think about in terms of what would happen if our systems doesn't work properly. I mean, you can not have it set up for security purposes, so when your clients come to your website, their information is secure, or it could be in terms of uh now I lost my train of thought. In terms of, say for instance, if you're doing SEO, search engine optimization, as I said in my introduction, everything pretty much start with the search engine. Even with your social media, that's how they find you, through keywords and doing searches. So in that sense, if business owners are not doing what it is that we need to do, and I'm not talking about spending a whole lot of money, I'm talking about spending money that can be beneficial for your business. We have to spend money to make money, but I'm saying sometimes you have to get off some money in order to get the right things in your business. So if your customers are not protected, then there can be falling victim of fraud online,
Mm.
or a poor design website can not only distract from your brand, right? But it also has no value. And Michelle have talked about this. And Michelle, I want you to interject here, because you talk about value all the time
Hmm.
in terms of our marketing processes. So can you just share a little bit more about just your value and
Yeah. I think, sometimes you're a new business, or maybe you don't have a marketing budget yet, and you
Mhm,
need to find ways to save. And we understand that. The goal is to get to the point where, if either you're going to have to do things yourself and you have to learn things,
mhm,
and chances are, you can't be everything all the time. You can't be your own bookkeeper, accountant, lawyer, website. I mean, you have to outsource these
mhm,
things, and you want to find people that you know, like, and trust, so that you can have a peace of mind that things are being well taken care of. And you price things, you talk to people, you find the right fit, and then you invest in that. You're investing in yourself.
that's
And
right.
so, obviously, yes, you need a strong website that's backed up, that is safe, that looks good, and it works good, right? You want it to work with SEO. And if you don't know how to do those things, you either have to go to school and figure it out, or you outsource and you find those people like Helena, that are, experts in their field, and they will provide that service and value to you, which then helps you to do business, and then
Mhm,
you can grow. But there's that balance, especially when you're newer and you're growing. But as an established business, there are definitely things that we have to invest in, and we have to outsource, because I can't do everything. So I'm going to find the different categories of business services that are going to help me, so that I can continue to grow, to stay in business and to grow in business.
mhm,
And as far as our perspective, definitely coming from website, IT security, cybersecurity, website design, SEO, all those things, right? Ask
mhm,
questions. We'd be happy. That's what we do. We're here to offer strategies, and this is just a free platform where we can engage with and encourage one another. But
mhm.
of course, we're also available if you need to hire, right? So if you need
Absolutely.
to outsource for your website, if you need help with your social media, there's different ways that I can help. And so it, depending on where you're coming from, it just takes a conversation, I think, to figure out, are we a good fit? Do we meet your needs? Um,
Right.
Maybe it's a small package to get you going. Maybe it's not a huge investment yet. Maybe later you wind up doing more things that you
Mm,
can do and add on services that really propel you further. So it's a balance, and it's basically communication and a mindset and a conversation to figure out, how can we help you, or other people in different fields that you need their services. Just talk to them and figure out if they're a good fit and how they can help you, because you can't do everything, right? But
mhm.
we do what we can, and we're doing a ton of things as we're growing. But we have to outsource those things, and that just helps us to get to the next level, right, Helena?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love that, the to the next level, because a lot of times, like she said, we don't have the money. I mean, we've been in that same
Yeah.
position where we had to do, I know myself, I developed my own websites, but what I'm saying in terms of when you want to add more. You want
Yeah.
to give your look, we want to be the best that we can be for our customers. And if
Mm-hmm.
you can't be the best that you can be for your customers, guess what? It's no sense in trying to um, give them something that's flawed, I would say, because
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important for you to give the best that you can give. So if you go cheap with your brand, with your
Yeah.
product,
Yeah.
hey, they're going to see that it's cheap and they're going to say, well, I'm not going to deal with you. I know, think about cheap pair of shoes, ladies, right? We wear heels. And if you have a cheap pair of shoes on, those heels can break fast. Or
Mm-hmm.
I know for myself, I've had cheaper shoes and I wear them because I walk very bad. I walk, I'm kind of bold in one leg. So I walk bad. And
I
if
didn't
I
know that.
oh yeah, if I purchase some shoes that won't last long, I mean, they'll go break really fast.
Yeah.
Purses, clothing. So it's the same with your website. We
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure, or your social media. We want to make sure, and that's why we come here. And you don't have to do business with us. Someone in our network
Mm-hmm.
you may see that may be a fit for you. Now, what I would like to do is to help you guys out. I have a private one-on-one tutoring that I do for online lessons. So, say for instance, if you have a website that you need some help with, you have some
Mm-hmm.
questions or what have you, you can register, and I'm going to add the
I saw your post today with the website coaching. I love that.
yeah, yeah.
I think that is awesome.
And I've done it before
Mm-hmm.
and just never got back into it, especially during the summer, Michelle, I get my grandbabies and
Yeah.
sometimes that's when I vacation. So I'm just going back and putting those things back in place to help you guys because
Mm-hmm.
we're still here, even though we're vacationing. A lot of times we're always ready to hear you. Our technology, our cell phones, we can bring it anywhere. So that's
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of being online. But look, we want to do whatever it is that we can to help you, or if it's someone in our network that you want to be introduced to, let us know. That's why we
Who are you
network.
looking for? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let us know that it's
Mm-hmm.
really important. And if you need any questions concerning that, click on that link and check it out and
Mm-hmm.
see what it is that I can do to help you. And Michelle, especially with the social media
Mm-hmm.
platforms. Remember, everything is online these days. Even a brick and mortar. In order for you to find your brick and mortar, what you have to do? You have to go online, you have to have reviews, you have to do something on Facebook, their Facebook ads, and guess what, you
Mm-hmm.
don't there are you can do it organically, right? You can do it yourself. That's why there's so many do it yourself website builders, do it yourself for social media marketing. There's so much information out there. You just need to do your own research, and if you can't, like Michelle said, outsource it.
That's right.
Or
Yeah.
just
We.
not outsource it. Do like what Michelle and I do, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, in my business, I offer those services, right? But I believe in paying it forward. And if I have any customer that need social media marketing, guess what? I'm going to Michelle because we work together. And that's how you're the beauty of your business. You always get someone that you can trust.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said earlier, you work with people that you know, like, and trust. I know, like, I love Michelle. So,
Oh, I
if
love
I
you too,
meet
Helena.
anyone that needs social media, I'm calling Michelle.
That's right. I think you get so much more value out of life when you pay it forward like that, when you think of others, when you offer value, and
Mhm.
when you encourage others with shout outs. And just if we could give referrals to one another or just collaborate in some way. And I think just as a habit that we all need to do more of that. And it just
Right.
makes life more enjoyable, I think. And, on that note, too, a reminder, please join the Facebook group. Social Studio Gurus, Helena and Michelle. And feel free to ask questions, post about your business. We invite you to promote yourself and ask questions and join the conversation and see if there's, continue the conversation even in between the videos that we do every Thursday. And so, we're broadcasting through StreamYard in 8 different places at least. But wherever you see this, give us a shout out, give us a comment, like the video, and let's engage. We would love to continue the conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, we will see you next Thursday at 5 p.m. We hope you have a wonderful week, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys. Take care. Bye bye now.
Bye.